Okay, let me see. You ready?
Yeah, let's
There you go. Okay, we can do that.
Okay, good.
I don't want you to get all wobbly on me.
Well, then you can catch me. You're a big boy. That's why you're there.
At a charity fashion show in July, where the Clemson community gathered to honor women who have beaten cancer, 15-year-old Ella Brzee stood out.
Coming out right now, we have Ella Brzee, sister of Brian Brzee, wearing the Tiger fan dress paired with Tiger.
Give it up for Ella!
Ella strong.
Give it up for Ella!
She is escorted down the runway by her brother, Clemson defensive tackle Brian Brzee. It's a hopeful day, a glimpse of what could be for Ella.
Tap into that strength, that power in the present, and keep that hope and know that God's got a plan. All right? Ella, we love you, and we're thankful that you're here today. Thank you.
When you think about that, being your 15-year-old sister, it's terrifying.
Brian was the baby of the Brzee family behind two older sisters until 2007, when he was 5.
When Ella was born, Brian was not very happy about that, but as time went on and Ella got a little bit older and more mature, they started to bond.
Pretty typical older brother, little sister, you know, just trying to protect her, look out for her.
Ella spent years cheering on her older brother and sisters at their sporting events before starring on the basketball court herself. But in March of 2021, this strong and athletic teenager started experiencing severe headaches and fatigue. A month later, Ella had an emergency MRI.
She has brain cancer. It's called medulloblastoma. It's a bad one. It's very aggressive.
I think I was scared. Like, I didn't really understand how serious my cancer was. I remember asking, I was like, how much hair am I gonna lose? Because like, it was, I thought that was probably the biggest thing in the world, but not anymore.
Ella spent the next 6 months getting chemotherapy and radiation. She lost 90 pounds. Brian had to leave his family in Maryland and return to Clemson for the 2021 football season.
It's terrible. It's really tough. Just watching it and not being able to be there and be a part of it, it's hard.
I told Brian that as a family, our job every day is to make Ella happy. And Ella's the most happy watching you play football.
He couldn't be by her side, but when the 2021 season came around, Brian could show his sister she was never far from his thoughts.
He calls her every single day. He puts Ella Strong on the tape on the back of his arms because he wants her to know that when she's watching the TV back at home, that he's thinking about her.
And then I saw my face on the TV. It was so cool to me. And I would tell all my nurses when they came in, I would just make sure they knew that I was on TV.
Ella finished chemo in December of 2021. By March of this year, she'd had back-to-back clean scans. No evidence of disease. The Brzees were hoping for similar results when Ella went in for another scan on June 16th.
I just felt something wasn't right. They found 2 more tumors. Devastated.
I knew how aggressive my cancer was, so I knew there was always a chance. But when I saw that, my heart kind of broke a little bit, but also I was just kind of like worried about what we were going to do next.
The cancer's return meant another brain surgery and more radiation and chemo. But as the fall approached, Ella was looking forward to the September 10th Clemson game, where she would serve as honorary captain and walk beside Brian for the traditional pregame Tiger walk. But the day before the game, Ella suffered a seizure and had to be airlifted home to the Washington, D.C. area. Brian walked without her, but he didn't walk alone.
Hey, we got you, man. We love you. All right? You by yourself. We walking with you, okay? We walking with you. You're going to lead the way. Let's go. Let's go.
On Thursday, September 15th, Ella Brzee passed away. She was 15 years old. 9 days later, supported by family, Brian returned to the field. Not just as a Clemson football player, but as a big brother, honoring his little sister.
Deflected pass, and that was Brzee who batted it out of the air. There's the Brzee family. They had memorial service for Brian's 15-year-old sister, Ella, this past Tuesday. You can imagine what an emotional day this is.
It's been a rough past couple of days. Teams rallied around me. This dude's been, best supporter there is anywhere. So just having this support and group here, and my family being able to come here and just having them around me just means the world. So it's tough, but I know she's up there watching me.
What do you think she's thinking?
Should have won by more.
Und wir haben es eben von Brzee gehört. Die Unterstützung, der Zusammenhalt, der ist das, was in so einem Moment fürchterlich wichtig ist. Denn es ist nicht nur die Diagnose, die den Patienten selber betrifft, sondern es ist das Umfeld, das mit der Situation umgehen muss und lernen muss, mit dieser Situation umzugehen. Wir hatten es bei mir in der Familie, es ist ein Moment, der zieht dir die Füße weg. Und wir alle können zusammen etwas bewegen. Und das ist genau das, was wir hier bei RAN machen wollen und was wir schon seit Jahren machen. Natürlich ist die NFL das Vorbild. Und wir haben gesagt, wir machen es aber auch. Denn wir haben natürlich eine Kooperation mit der Deutschen Krebshilfe. Denn es gibt unwahrscheinlich viele Arten von Krebs. Und da könnt ihr ganz einfach Geld spenden. Und wenn ihr mehr tun wollt, wenn ihr wirklich richtig was tun wollt, dann, wenn ihr jetzt mit Freunden Football guckt, guckt mal nach rechts, guckt mal nach links. Wenn ihr jetzt alleine zu Hause seid, dann schließt bitte ganz kurz mal die Augen. Denkt an eure Freunde, denkt an die Menschen, die euch wichtig sind. Und die Menschen, die ihr vielleicht sogar liebt. Und alle 12 Minuten erfährt jemand in Deutschland die niederschmetternde Diagnose Blutkrebs. Wir sind jetzt bei knapp 144 Minuten Sendezeit. Das bedeutet, 12 Menschen in dieser Zeit haben diese Diagnose bekommen. Und wir alle zusammen können was gegen Blutkrebs tun. Wir können nämlich helfen. Es ist so einfach. Die DKMS ist hier unser Partner. Stäbchen rein, Spender sein. Das ist das Motto. Und Blutkrebs, die Blutzellen werden befangen. Sie werden entartet und vermehren sich. Und dadurch ist wirklich eine schnelle Hilfe nötig. Und das Ganze beginnt eben mit Stammzellenspendern. Und dieser Stammzellenspender, der könnt ihr sein. Und wie das geht, das verrät euch jetzt Max, denn es ist so einfach. Und bitte, bitte macht es. Aber schickt auch das, was Max gleich euch erklärt, schickt bitte dieses Testkit auch zurück. Denn nur dann könnt ihr gegebenenfalls jemandem das Leben retten.